Welcome to Mission Space Challenge Week 8, featuring the planet Saturn. Have you ever seen Saturn? If you haven't, I'm going to tell you how and where to look, because I've been checking out Saturn for over 50 years. Not with a telescope, but just with my own 2 eyes. Saturn is one of the 5 brightest planets, and that's why with a little practice, you'll be able to keep an eye on Saturn too. In the night sky, Saturn shines like a yellowish white star. But it's not a star, it's a planet. The easiest way to tell whether something is a star or a planet when looking up at the night sky is stars twinkle and planets do not. That's why the song goes, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star," not "Twinkle, twinkle, little planet." So, all year in 2021, Saturn can be found in the constellation Capricorn, the sea goat. Yes, I know, goats don't live in the sea, but one special goat lives in the sky among a sea of stars, and that's where you will find Saturn, at night. And right before dawn, just before there's any glow from the sun in the east, is also when you can see Saturn, if you can get up that early. This month in July, you can find both the giant planet Jupiter and the pale yellow planet Saturn glowing bright in the southeastern sky. From late evening to just before dawn, Saturn is just to the right of and a little bit higher than Jupiter. Currently, it's about 20 degrees above the horizon at 11:30 or so at night. And by the end of this month, it'll be there in the same spot about 10:30. If you look for it on the night of Saturday, July 24th, you'll see Saturn just to the upper right of the full moon. Oh, and if you're looking for the rings around Saturn, you can only see those with a telescope. All right, are you ready to do and hear some pretty amazing facts about Saturn? Here we go. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun and the 2nd largest planet after Jupiter. Saturn is named after the Roman god of wealth and agriculture. The Romans also named the 7th day of the week Saturday, after the planet Saturn, Saturn Day. The very center of Saturn, its core, is made of iron, nickel, and rock. The next layer is metallic hydrogen, and then liquid hydrogen and liquid helium, and finally a gaseous outer layer. This makes Saturn a gas giant because it's a giant planet made mostly of hydrogen and helium. It doesn't have a surface, so you can't stand on Saturn. Saturn is pale yellow because of the ammonia crystals in the atmosphere, and its most famous feature, its rings, are mostly ice particles, with a small amount of rocky debris and dust. At least 82 moons orbit Saturn. 53 of them are named. Titan is its largest moon. It's the 2nd largest moon in the solar system. It's bigger than the planet Mercury. Wow! That's a lot of facts about Saturn. But here's the most amazing fact of all. So, did you know that it rains on Saturn? Yes, I know, rain doesn't sound that amazing. Well, actually it's pretty amazing since we haven't had that much rain here in California lately. So, as I was saying, it rains on Saturn. But it doesn't rain water, it rains diamonds. Yes, you heard me, diamonds. On Earth, diamonds form about 100 miles underground. Magma from volcanoes acts like a highway that brings them up closer to the surface of the Earth and provides us with those shiny gemstones that we put in rings and bracelets and earrings. On Saturn, the diamonds start out as methane gas and then powerful lightning storms on the gas giant zaps it into carbon soot. As the soot falls, the pressure increases from the enormous amount of gravity produced by this huge planet. And after falling for about 1,000 miles, the soot turns into graphite, which is the sheet-like form of carbon you see in pencils. This is graphite. As the graphite keeps falling and it gets to the deep atmosphere of Saturn, about 4,000 miles down, the pressure squeezes the carbon into diamonds, which float in seas of liquid methane and hydrogen. Now that's amazing. Eventually, these precious gemstones sink down to the interior of the planet, about 19,000 miles, where super intense pressure and heat melts the diamonds into molten carbon. It can rain as much as 2 million pounds of diamonds a year on Saturn. I learned a lot about Saturn by doing research at the library. The library has books full of facts and pictures and information on all the planets in the solar system. I was most excited to learn about the diamond rain. That just seems crazy to think about, but I bet it's beautiful. So inspired by that fact, I decided to make this picture of Saturn and include diamond rain. The children's librarian, Miss Christine, let me borrow her glitter, which looks just like diamonds. Your weekly challenge is to make your own picture of Saturn. Then ask your mom or dad to take a picture of you and your Saturn creation. They can post the picture here in the comments section on Facebook or send it as a message to the Tehama County Friends of the Library Facebook page. I can't wait to see your Saturn pictures.